Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Nacho, and I'm gonna be going over my pull day that I do for eccentric overload. Right now, I'm just warming up with some pull ups. We're gonna be doing 5 sets of pretty much as much reps as possible doing eccentric overload. Right now, I'm doing this is gonna be 2 plates that I'm doing for 1 rep. So what I'm doing, I'm pretty much warming up to a weight that I cannot do for a single rep. Okay, so right there's 2 plates and a 10, pretty solid. This next one's gonna be 2 plates and 2 tens, which is what is that, 110? I don't know. I think that's a pretty good pull up. You guys can let me know. I don't even train pull ups. I train it once a week. I'm not even trying to max out my weight. I'm just trying to pick a weight that I could do that I can only do for 1 rep. I didn't get to find that weight. I was like, okay, the last weight was what, 110. I was like, it's pretty hard. I think if I had 5 more pounds, that would be my working set. So here we go. My first set, I'm doing eccentric overload with 115 added. And you can see I'm pretty much skipping the concentric. I'm just jumping to the top and I'm just controlling my way down. And what I like to do as well is when I've because towards the end of your set, you're gonna feel that your muscles are giving out. What I like to do in between the set is to kind of rest a little bit, give myself about 5 to 10 seconds, and I try to eke out more reps. So that's what I'm doing right here. This is gonna be my second set. So I figured I need to do 5 sets because last time, last week, I made a mistake and I only did 3 sets of. I did neutral grip that time, and I was doing I think an added 145 pounds. I only did 3 sets, and I barely got sore. So that was, that's the repeated bout effect coming in, is protecting my body from being damaged. So I'm like, fuck this. I'm gonna do 5 sets. I will do as much reps as I can, and I'm gonna rest a little bit and eke out some more. And a good test to know if you damaged your muscles that I'm figuring out is after you're done with these sets, just take the weight off and try to do some body weight pull-ups. You figure if you're struggling to do one, then that's when you know that you're pretty much damaged your back. You got micro tears. So I switched from neutral grip to pronated because when I was doing neutral grip eccentric overload, I found that my long head of my tricep was also getting sore. And I'm guessing it's because the way your arm is positioned in that neutral style, the long head is also going to be activated. So kind of like if you're doing a dumbbell pullover, right? And people say they feel their long head of the tricep being activated, and that's because it also stabilizes that movement. So same thing with the neutral grip. You're gonna feel your long head of the tricep being sore. So that's what I found, and I just I switched to pronated grip because I didn't want to get that soreness to affect my push day with eccentric overload. Yeah, you see I'm right here. I'm trying to eke out some more with 2 plates. I dropped the weight because I couldn't even get like 3 reps without my muscles just giving out. So right now I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna put 2 plates and I'm gonna try to eke out as much reps as I can, try to get as much muscle damage as I can. And as you can see, my muscles just not giving. So I'm pretty sure I'm damaging my back enough where I'm gonna be sore for about a week. The goal is to be sore for a week. So now we're gonna be shifting into some eccentric overload, single arm cable curls. I have the weight at 100. I think right here is 115 pounds, and I'm gonna be doing it for each arm. I'm not gonna be showing the left because you can't really see the reps because you're gonna be facing my back the whole time. But yeah, these are gonna be pulling on your biceps. You're gonna be able to feel the insane pull that it's giving it. Yeah, I just couldn't do no more. Right here, I increased the weight to 120 pounds. And as long as you can control it at least for about 3 seconds, then that's the weight's enough. You don't want to put too much weight where it's just yanking your fucking arm. You want to be able to handle it. So my single arm cable curl max is about 90 pounds. So 120 is something I can handle. And man, ever since I've been doing these week by week, they never fail to get my arms fucking torn. And that's why I love them so much because it's at an angle where it's pulling your arm back, so it's getting that ultimate stretch position. And I know I could lean. I know I could lift the cable a little more just so my arm is more directly behind me, so I get a mean full stretch. But this is just enough where, it gets my arms really sore. But the only problem is you get pretty tired doing back and forth. Right here, I think, yeah, I'm gonna be doing my left arm right here. But watch, you guys gonna see the issue with doing that. You guys are only seeing my fucking back. But you guys get the idea. Pretty much no rest in between. Minimal rest between arms. Ideally, you do want to rest about a minute. I was in a bit of a rush, so I just wanted to get these curls out the way. So now this is how I do my shoulders. This is for the lateral head of my shoulders. I know it looks funky as hell, but these fucking tear my shoulders apart. You could look at my face. You could just see that I'm in pain. It's not like it burns. If you could literally feel your shoulder getting damaged. I think this weight is about 70 pounds. And even then I'm like, it's a little bit too light because I was able to do about 12 reps. Typically, I want to be able to minimal, not minimal, but medium about 8 reps is the reps that I want is 8 reps. That weight will be heavy enough to stimulate growth. Right here, I increased the weight to, I believe, 75 pounds, and I was like, it's a little too light. I mean, you can see that I'm like kind of, rushing through these reps. It's just not heavy enough. I know it sounds crazy because I look stupid, like doing this double hand look at eccentric overload has its benefits, it has its pros and cons. All pros so far. Obviously, I'm going all in on it for the whole year. The only con is you have fucking people looking at you like you're retarded. That's one thing I don't like, but they don't know what I'm doing. They don't know what magic I'm bringing out. And you shouldn't even give a fuck. If you're trying to build your myofibrils, you got to look at everybody else like they're crazy. Like you're the one breaking out the matrix with this eccentric overload. I know I look stupid, but this, trust me, try that out. A really heavy weight and just resist that force. And yeah, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it tear your fucking shoulders. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna have a leg day tomorrow, so I'll be showing you guys my leg day. Peace out.